better get ready. Out to the masters. The generation is something more. Just that I know what to do. That's a great boy. Yeah. That's a great little man. Break it down.
And welcome to the Situation Room, where everything goes haywire whenever the hell it wants. I dragged Phil in at the last minute, guys, so bear with him. He's having one of those last minute moments.
It's been one of those weeks.
Oh, I'm right there with you, brother. I got personal issues that I am just ready to go nuts on, but I'm trying to behave. So let me introduce my panel before I do something stupid. I got Black Hydra, I got Happy, I got Killer Queen, I got Nutcracker, and I got the immortal Dr. Phil. Are you happy now, Phil? I got you correct this week?
Yeah, I don't have to kick your ass for this one.
Yeah, this one. Give me a chance. I'll screw it up next week.
Well, you live and learn, don't you?
I try. It doesn't always go that way.
Okay.
So everybody knows this week has been a very interesting week for the game. Phil's catching up, so I'm going to give him a minute. But
I'm reading.
We're going to go over the downtime and release notes. And I'm going to zoom in so I can make it a little bigger for people to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've fixed it already.
What did they fix? What did they break?
I don't know yet. Let's go over the downtime and release notes to see what they said they fixed. The following fixes and changes have been applied to Wednesday, February 6th updates. Woohoo! Token limit displayed. So how many tokens you can purchase before reaching a limit?
Fuck all now.
Fuck you, Kickside. Nobody asked for this. Nobody wanted this. Everybody was happy. The only ones that were bitching are the people that didn't want to do the work and put the effort in. The people.
Yeah. Didn't we go over this? Is that there's this fucking stupid system where they removed the limit on the bases, but added the limit to the gear store?
Yeah, it's now you can only purchase 55 of each token because that's the max amount it takes to.
Okay, let me break this down before we go anywhere else. Let me break this down for you, Dr. Phil style. You're doing a challenge base to get medals to go buy the tokens, yeah? And so you're limited to 55. But if you're doing the unlimited bases to get the tokens anyway, this is a stupid fucking idea. It makes absolutely zero sense. And why change something that didn't need changing in the first place? Because some stupid son of a bitch was bitching and moaning that he doesn't like to do a lot of PvE and he doesn't want to put the work in and he wants to sit on his ass with a fucking buggy outside of every single fucking base he wants because he's a lazy piece of shit.
No, it's my fault. I was exploiting it.
No, you would.
Just putting the effort in.
You were putting the effort in. You put the butt time in. You got your medals. You got your tokens. That's it. End all and be all of the entire fucking thing. It didn't need to change. I said it then. I'm saying it now. And I'm going to say it to all the stupid motherfuckers out there who don't open their fucking ears and listen. And that includes fucking Kickside.
I can't argue with anything he's saying. Can anybody?
Nope.
No, I mean, I hate PvE, but when it came to doing that, oh, fuck yeah, I'd do it. I wanted the medals. I wanted the text. I wanted to up my units. So if that meant I had to do one thing I didn't like doing, well, guess what I'm doing? That one thing I didn't like doing.
See, this is where I don't understand. Kickside wants people to play more. If we're on the game, whether it's to farm more, that means sooner or later somebody's going to jump in the sector. We're going to end up catching them. We're going to fight. We're going to cause damage. If we can't grind medals, that means we're going to, we're not going to want to get on. Or we can't get our tokens. We're not going to need to be on as much, so we're not going to get on as much.
Allow me to introduce you to the one phrase that I like to use when people complain about shit. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to get it done as fast as possible.
Exactly. So Kickside, I still think this is the biggest bullshit there is. People have been doing it. It's fair to it was fair to everybody. They wanted to put the seat time in, they could do it. Everybody could do it. It was a fair process.
Yeah, it was. No, it isn't.
The lowers could grind on 2s or 1 bases if they really wanted to. So where was it unfair?
Okay, let me break this down for you a second time. Say if at this point in time I'm about a year behind. All right.
Yeah,
I want to come back into the game. What am I going to need? I'm going to need a whole bunch of shit. And I'm going to start needing a whole bunch of tokens already.
correct.
Where am I going to get the tokens? Well, I'm going to need to go farm them, aren't I?
Yep,
But I'm a year behind, so I'm not going to be able to farm them.
correct.
So where do I go from there? You go to the gear store because they're in the gear store. Oh, yeah, now I need to go do challenge bases. More than likely, I'm not going to be able to do any more than the challenge 1 or 2.
You won't do that now.
No,
Exactly. And there you go. That's the be all and end all. You take away the shit that people need in order to punish everybody else for doing it the way it was intended to be in the first place.
Well, here's my thing. If a person comes back to the game, and for example, I don't remember if Envoy tokens are in there in the gear store at this time, but if they come back to the game and they want to level up their Envoys, they have no way to do that because there's no, the tokens aren't in there, so they got a text. Well, now you got to where are you going to get the text from? From the other units, from your other tokens. Oh, wait, you can't do that. You need those now. You have to get those there. It's a bullshit example of Kickside's wrong thinking and listening to the crybabies that don't want to put the seat time in. Period. Can anybody argue with any of this? YouTube, otherwise, can anybody argue with anything we're saying right now?
Nope. They're probably going to say no in the case that they get bitch slapped by Dr. Phil Knowledge Nugget.
Well, I say no to the point of I don't need tokens. So what I do is I text them. And what that does for me, it gives me text I can use for tokens for the new unit when it comes out. So during the event, I don't have to grind the tokens. I've got the 55 tokens. Then I can continue helping my clan in the event, which costs me gold, which costs me time in the game, which costs big time. Kickside gains from that. Whereas now, I'm going to have to grind the medals because I can't text them. Who's the winner now?
You.
Not really, because I take more damage when I tried. For some reason, when I do it for myself, I take less damage. I got to stop at a certain point, leave a certain building in there. I end up taking more damage.
You just shit at it, Roy.
It's a distinct possibility.
That's a joke, by the way. That was a joke.
It always happens to me. I go to help somebody, I'm going to take an extra 5-10 minutes.
It's sod's law. It's like when you do a live base live on a show, you always take more damage than you normally do. I've just done a 90 base and I took 16 minutes damage. If I did it live on the show, I'd probably take 25 minutes damage.
Probably.
It's sod's law. It always happens.
Oh, look at Champ. Every time Champ goes, oh, watch this in the hangout. Oh, let's do it live. He does it live and
boom, he gets his shit killed every fucking time.
So, I mean, no doubt about that. No doubt.
All right. Swiftly moving on.
Yeah, the gear store. Oh my god. I don't even want to. Oh.
I have that. We can go over that in a minute.
Yeah, I think we're just going to skip over that. Warpath is coming, guys. Well, supposedly.
I think everybody's forgot that.
Yeah, I think everybody forgot.
Yeah, since they moved it a week because they fucked it up the first time.
And we don't even know if it's
No,
going
they
to be
didn't.
time. It is majorly messed up from what I hear. The pink bubbles. Let's talk about broken shit real quick. Look, Kickside, when you put in this new policy that you have to get somebody 50% and you get a pink bubble, we griped. But now you broke it.
What?
Oh yeah, they broke it. Now even if you grab the guy's base, do 0%, don't even deploy, pink bubble for 10 minutes.
Yep.
They broke it.
Hang on, it's not started yet, has it?
Nope, but that happened last week when they started getting ready for Warpath.
Ah, shit.
I was in a sector the other night. We're smashing away. I got DC'd after just grabbing the guy's base. Never deployed a effing thing. Did not damage his base. I had to sit outside his base for 10 minutes before I could hit him again.
Yep.
And that was before Warpath had even started.
Correct.
Wow.
That was long before Warpath never even started.
So something was in there from the remnant of what Warpath should have been.
Yeah, something's still sticking around from some Warpath coding. Like
Fucking dumbasses.
Yep.
Thank you, Kickside. Fuck you. Oh, by the way, I'm on their shit list again. Here for other shit this time. Well, I'm gonna make it worse tonight. I'm telling you right now. So let's continue. In the warp, double attack, double the fun. Fight for your spot on the leaderboard and take advantage of the blood, thorium, and metal payout. The blood market has also been updated with the following heroes and tokens. Tell you what, three good heroes in there.
Mhm.
All right, so that's supposed to start at the 8th and end on the 11th. Good luck to everybody. Supposedly, don't you like how I say it's supposed to start? Okay, now this update was added. Well, I was told it was added. I didn't read through it yet. But the challenge bases, we have made updates updates to the current challenge bases on the world map. I didn't see it the first time, but I didn't really read all the way through. But it is in there now. So, yes, last night at 3 a.m., I thought I was going to start grinding some metals, and I said, woohoo, oh, fuck, no, I'm not. I haven't seen any really good videos about metal bases. I've seen a couple where they get minimum damage. I'll give it a little more time to work out the kinks of these bases. I am not a PvEer. I'm a PvPer. Fixed an issue where RF caretaker units would not patrol properly in bases. What the hell RF caretaker units?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
Nope. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
You don't have to.
Fixed the issues where the multiple purchases function would allow you to try to buy quantities greater than one for hero purchases. So people were able to buy more than one hero? I don't know.
I'll take a pee, please, Bob.
Yeah. Fixed.
No, you won't. You stay there.
Now here's one that upsets some people, and this is a true blue fix. This was never meant to be. This is not a nerf. This is a fix. Fixed a known issue where the Kraken would fire multiple shots at a single target. What it was not meant to do was fire all 16 rounds at one unit. And that's what it was doing when there was only one unit around. They corrected it. People were like, oh, that's a nerf. They nerfed it. No, it was never meant to do that.
Yeah, they fixed that, but it didn't fix the fucking gold tech on it.
Yeah, they do need to fix that fucking gold tech. You're correct. That thing is fucked.
But Vanquishers, it'll never happen.
Yeah, that's just one of those things where you just don't put it on and just keep moving on. So, go ahead. Go ahead, speak.
Oh no, I'm just laughing because I have the original screenshots of the original update notes, and no, the challenge bases weren't mentioned. This is they went back after they realized they didn't tell us about it. and put
Yeah,
it in there.
edited
So we
yesterday
look,
at 9. It was edited 3 hours ago.
yeah, we look crazy, but I've got it here saying otherwise. So we're not crazy. It wasn't
Yeah, I've seen that.
originally.
Like I
I've
said,
seen
I read through it before briefly, and I didn't see it the first time, but now it's in there. So
Now it's in there and it's been retconned in. Well done, Kixeye.
you know, we're not going there. Moving on.
Moving on, moving along.
We don't
Hey,
need-
February
Jan.
Gear Store.
So,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Children of all ages, shut up. Let me get this. The faster I get it done, the faster we can get the fuck out of here.
That's what they all say.
Bite me.
I'll put my foot in your ass. Okay.
I like
You're
it.
losing in the crack.
You, the law, war paint for the judge. 999,999 medals. Is that a fucking joke?
No,
It's gotta be.
it's just
No.
to make it look pretty. It does not give anything else to it.
it's a little overpriced.
Little-
A little bit.
Wait a minute. I gotta ask the panel a question though. How many on this panel actually use the judge?
Nope.
I don't.
Nope.
A few people do it out there. I'm sure it'll, it's the last on my list to get. That's for sure.
I agree.
It's not even on my list.
Hey, everybody, go out here and get that almost 1 million medals for a unit that sucks, for a
Yeah.
for a paint that does fuck all. And by the way, we changed the challenge basis on you, so good luck achieving that goal.
Mhm.
So I joined a little late, guys. Did you already discuss the new metal layouts?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We briefly but we're going to go into deeper context about it in a little bit, but we want to get to the gear store.
Yep.
So go for it, Phil.
Okay. The bullshit judge paint. Tires, salvage plating for Kyle. Oh, God. I just want to go to sleep. All right. Ridgestone tires for Kyle. Immune to cryo, movement speed increased by 10%, and turn increase by 50%. Salvage plating reduces all damage by 25%, 50% while stationary. And Kyle's heroic training, which is increased damage to buildings by 20% and applies busted status and corrosive to targets for 10 seconds. We have refraction glass for Neil, reduces damage from infantry and vehicles by 15%. Compound armor reduces all damage taken by 30%. And Neil's heroic training, which is redirects 30% of nearby damage to Neil. We have heroic armor for Martin and reduces sustained damage by 15% and reduces damage from all sources by 10%. We have the Rotus, which is increased turn speed by 100% and increases movement speed by 20%. And the heroic loader increases splash radius by 20% and reduces reload time by 25%. That's all heroic tech. Okay, we have new Spec Ops, Revenge of Titanic. That just sounds bad. Duration for 1 hour, 20,000 medals. A level 31 Omega Titan joins your ground attack after deploying units. Double Trouble, Defensive Op. This is the replacement for the Twin Titans. 2 level 31 Omega Titans deploy when your base is under attack. And the old Twin Titans is still there. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one.
No,
It
that's
could have been-
the twin.
That's,
But
the, that's the twin. That's the offensive, not the defensive. It should be terrible too. That should be the wrong one.
No, it's the right one. They've kept that one in for now. Yeah.
That one sucks.
No, it doesn't actually. It's quite good.
There's actually an issue with the Double Trouble one.
Yeah, the time's fucked up.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 12 hours or 13 hours or something, and it's only 2.
12.
It's only 2 though.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it is. And of course, Valiant training tokens are in there as well. Weaver, Max,
5.
Skipjack, Roland, Breaches, all Survivor tech, really. I don't know. I think they're all in there. And the Santiago and Polly and Phalanxes and Fury. What they do? Go put a bunch of shit in the gear store?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because it's all three
Just
factions.
worry about the heroic tech, and then we'll skip all the other crazy.
Yeah, pretty much everything's been shoved in there by the looks of it.
Just the new stuff. I'm interested in the Martin and the Kyle ones.
I'm going to get them all, of course, but Jesus Christ, why did they have to dump them all at once?
Yeah.
I don't mind that as long as they keep them in there for long enough to grind out the metal bases. Now that they've changed those.
Yeah, well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they went absolutely fucking donkey crazy on this shit. They did remove a couple spec ops and a couple, units, but I still think they went great. It's a good thing though, because it gives people a chance to play catch up. But they've really got to give us some time, because God help us, this is going to be a lot of grinding. Lot of grinding. I mean, shitload of grinding. I can't even go into. Woo!
What was the total? 4.5 million?
4.8 million, or 3.3 for all the new tech. 4.8 if you're missing one hero, and it just gets worse and worse from there.
The more you miss, more it's going to cost you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
They came out with all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I especially like the spec ops, except for the glitch with the double trouble. I don't like that part of it. Hopefully they fix it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. That's pretty. It's pretty powerful to have two twin Omega Titans in your base defense.
Well, I did want to
got
ask,
that shit in for 12 hours.
Has anybody tried the new challenge bases at all?
Yes.
What did you think of them?
Well, I did the level 4 base. It's not an easy. You're gonna take damage. So, well, haven't watched any videos. The first time I did it, I took, I think, about 3 hours damage on my heavy. And then second time, I deployed 9 gunships like a dumbass, and I got disconnected. So when I reconnected to the game, all my gunships were gone, but 90% destroyed. And so I was like, okay. But it's decent. You can pretty much do that base with free repair, just trickery. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's.
And again, that base I just use in my heavy ground tune, which is consists Jug, Darkstorm, etc.
Well, I thought I was gonna. Few people know what I'm going through right now personally. I'm got some stressful stuff going on. Nothing bad. It's all hopefully positive. It's just stressful. So I haven't been sleeping much. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna be up anyways. I might as well get up and grind some metals and
it's gone.
Yeah, I get in there and I grab the first one. I look inside. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did they do? I said, I'll wait till the morning. I'll wait till the videos come out.
Yep.
That's usually a good idea.
Still wondering.
All right,
I just wasted 20,000 metals on the double trouble spec op, and they still haven't fixed it. Dang it.
I'm back.
I don't even know if that's hit the radar. They're too busy with trying to get Warpath straightened out, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been told it's supposed to be 12 hours.
Oh, it is supposed to be 12 hours, but the problem is, like I was telling somebody else, they still haven't got Warpath correct. They're working on it, but they still don't know what's going to, when they launch it. It's
Warpath now?
Warpath's supposed to start tomorrow, and they don't know if they launch it
start.
Huh, Chip? You're breaking up.
Warpath starts tomorrow.
That's
Warpath starts tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they said last week when they said, okay, we're going to postpone it. They said they were going to postpone it to this week.
So supposedly, as we're supposed to have Warpath. We don't know the details. If, like I said, I gotten reports that they don't know if they're still going to be able to launch it. They are still working on the couple issues they had. As we saw that, like we said earlier, some things are still bleeding through from the last time they tried to launch it.
They didn't have any problems. What happened is servers outside of their domain. I can't remember the name of it now, but in San Francisco there are servers that somebody went to and was supposed to sort out a bill for a customer, close down one server, sort the bill out, and restart the server. But it started a concertina effect, which shut them all down. And that was what was wrong.
Well, I'm understanding because there's some problems that they still don't know if it's good, like with the bubble system. They're trying to add and remove some of the bubbles the way they work, and they just don't know if it's going to work correctly.
Well, we'll find that out tomorrow, won't we? But the real reason that the game stopped doing the Warpath last week and put it back was not Kixeye's fault. It was outside influences that caused the problem.
That's okay. That's okay with me. I thought it was good timing. Personally.
A lot of people have said that. They're glad it's this weekend and not last weekend.
Well, maybe I don't know what the difference is, but that's just me.
Well, tomorrow's payday. Last weekend wasn't.
There you go. That's probably 90% of the reason for most people.
Well, it was horrible timing because payday was last week for me, and it's not this week.
Yeah, agreed. Same here.
Fuck you guys. Payday's next week for me.
Hey, I got paid last week.
Bastards.
So, let's move on. Just getting their technical diamond tech that's in the raids right now. I believe that everybody should be jumping on that.
Oh yeah, I got mine going up to level 3, I think.
Almost a 4. Almost a 4.
Did we cover the fucking calendar?
Yeah, we can cover the calendar, Phil, but let's take a deep breath on this one. Let it rip.
February the 8th, Shadow Ops, Warpath rebooted, Sentinel token base. February the 9th, Sunder, Weaver, Adra, Roland, Nyx, Kraken bases. The 10th is the Nova base. February the 11th is a whole bunch of shit that I'm not going to fucking read. Except for the Lancer, the Darkstorm, and the Elite Darkstorm. The 12th, there's some more heroes. The 13th is Omega Darkstorm. 14th is another Kraken and Judge base. 15th is that crap.
Can I save you, Phil?
Yeah.
Thanks to Killer Queen, there is a visual calendar out, and everybody's got it.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Right. So there's no need to read through this, really.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to waste some time so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, but you're wasting more time that you won't go to sleep.
Yeah. You know, it's a standard Shadow Ops, the usual stuff.
Yeah, it's some standard Kixeye bullshit, except for February the 21st. That's when the next event is.
What's
So
up?
wait, scroll. Phil, can you scroll up on the calendar real quick?
Where do you want me to go?
Start a Warpath.
Nova bases.
Start a Warpath.
Huh? Shit.
Nova bases. Schmova bases.
Warpath.
Now, what I would like for Kixeye to do is show the date where Warpath ends. Everybody knows it's like 3 days or
The
3 days.
11th.
But
Monday
they
morning.
never list that on the calendar.
No, they don't, but they did list it in the update notes.
Yes.
Yeah, but when you're banned from forums, that's fucking useless.
I'm on forums. I can still get into forums. I'm
I
banned.
can't.
And for everybody who's banned on forums and you have access to Discord, you can get it under announcements. And for everybody who's banned on Discord, you can get it from forums. And if you're banned from both, well, you better hope you have a friend who posts
Yeah.
it on a page somewhere.
Guys, here's the trick to get it on forums. You
Yeah,
can
see,
Out.
you
so yeah,
can-
I see that it's here, right? But they should include that on the calendar as well. I
They
think,
should. That's
you know.
not a bad idea.
I've said this so many times that forums is too toxic to go on.
Well, I agree, but back to the tip I was saying, for the people that are banned on forums and still want the information, all you got to do is log out of your Kickside account and then go to forums. If you're not logged in, they'll let you right in.
Hmm.
So I go in there all the time and read. No, I can't post on anything, but I can read everything. So that's just a little tip for some people that get banned from forums. All right, so we're talking, I guess, a little bit about Warpath, and Champ's really, I guess, really interested in Warpath.
You know, it's the usual. It's part of the game. I look forward to it.
Time you get to hit people twice.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind if I get hit twice.
But do you?
I don't.
No,
Kickstarter's wording is always fucked up.
yep, that's the thing. From what I'm understanding, they don't know if the double bubble is going to work. If you
It's just got a double-barreled thing to it because
Well,
I was led to believe it was brought in because people get DC'd or outside influencers or whatever, that it goes pink even if you don't deploy.
correct.
so
So
the way
what they've done is they've added this to help people with that.
Hell, it used to go pink when you hit somebody's fucking platoon.
that's
But-
happened to me several times myself.
But the reason they brought this in was to prevent that. So, which means as long as you don't bubble them, i.e., 1-star them, you can hit them a second time.
Mhm.
But other info coming to me tells me that you can bubble them 3-star twice.
That's what it's supposed to. That is what they're setting up as now.
But that is not what they initially brought it in for. So we're going to have to wait and see on that one, I think.
Yeah,
They
it's
originally brought it in for is for the DC problem. As long
Yes.
as you didn't get a percentage, you were going to be able to re-hit. That
Yes,
was the original
But
plan.
now they're saying you can 3-star them twice.
Now they're saying because they want to do this double payout, they want to call it ultra. They want to give everybody.
I don't see the reason for this.
I don't
It's
either.
illogical because hit them once and get double fucking points. Simple.
Exactly. I didn't see the point in that at all. But
Well, I do. It's to give kick time more fucking gold. That's why.
that's where I was going to go.
that's
You hit them twice, you're going to take damage twice, aren't you? Especially somebody that coins their base platoon.
yeah.
Coins are
And
based.
it's going to give them more gold.
Platoon.
That's the only reason. If they've done it that way, that's the only reason they've fucking done it.
Well, you know that's the only reason they've done it. But the double payout, that's kind of cool. But I still think you're going to find more people hitting dead bases than you're going to find hitting live now. Because now they can hit them twice. So if you can get over 7,000 honor from hitting dead bases, what are you going to be able to get this time?
Last
I proved
time,
it a while back. You can
Last
do
time-
Warpath to Platinum hitting nothing but dead bases.
Oh yeah.
I hit nothing but dead bases last event to prove a point. And I've said this before. I think I said this last week. Is all I hit was dead bases just to prove a point. I mean, I am a PvEP. A PvE and a PvP. I do both very well and a lot of it. But I hit dead bases only just to prove a point. I ended up with over 15,000 just hitting dead bases.
No, I believe it. I'm not
Now,
denying that.
I'm going to just hit live bases this event. I'm going to jump out. I'm going to go to a sector. And I'm just going to hit live bases
Now I have a
and
question.
see how much I get, and then see how much it costs me.
What
And
do you
then you'll
con-
get your reasons.
What do you constitute a live base?
Somebody that fucking fights back.
Anybody
Defends
with
their
an
base.
enemy payout.
Someone that's online, someone that's offline, someone that's up to date, basically, right?
Yeah. Somebody
Okay, so
that is
somebody's
not
got
0-0.
Okay, not 0-0. That's what I'm trying to say to it. Constant. It's not because I don't know what a live base is. I'm trying to get that so people know what you mean by live
Yeah,
base.
somebody
Not
that
a
Got
isn't
infamy
0-0.
on it. It's a live
0-0.
base.
Yeah, you know, dead bases basically constitute 0-0.
Oh yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah, most people do.
But I understand what Nicole's
Yeah,
Nicole's
I understand.
saying.
I mean,
She's
it's
trying
like,
to put
are
it
you
over to
simply gonna
everybody.
hit a base that live is they're online as in
Yeah.
live, or you meaning like they have infamy as in live? Because I mean, people's concepts of like anything can be misconcepted, like 69ing. So better be clear on things so there's no misconception on
Yeah,
my
it's
my
somebody that's got points and points, and
yeah,
not
my
0-0.
my definition of dead base, and I think you'd all be in agreement, is just
Yeah.
players that no longer play the game. They're no, you know, they don't have anything caught up. They have all like non-upgraded stuff in their bases like that. And so,
My base, basically.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be talking to you very shortly.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hit whatever's nailed down. If it ain't,
Yeah, that sums it up.
if it's on the map, I'm hitting it. I'm equal opportunity. Dead base, live base, no base.
well,
I'm gonna fuck
doing
your
it,
base.
doing this, what I'm going to be doing, proves a point. Whereas Warpath is pointless in the fact that there are too many fucking dead bases out there. Let's get rid of them, and let's make Warpath
Screw that, man.
feasible to the point where, because you've got 10,000 points, you fought for them in PvP. You can get 10,000 points doing fucking PvE, i.e., dead bases.
And
Now,
sometimes I need that dead level 49 to help me with my honor.
Nah,
be honest, I'm
it's
gonna be
fake. It's
I'm-
fake.
look, wait a minute. Look, let's be honest. Everybody's got a style. I'm the style that's going to hit anything there is. Live, dead. I drive up, I hit it. I don't give a shit, live or dead. I'm just that kind of person. Now, this infamy season, or this honor season, I'm probably going to do the same thing as I always do. Just keep hitting. Yeah, you know, and
But don't misread me, Roy. What I'm saying is, I'm doing this for an experiment.
trying to prove a point that, you know, Kickside should take out more of the dead bases.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm a level 49. I don't think Kickside needs to touch a goddamn.
But it's a false economy.
I don't. Well, you call it false. I call it. Hey, I'm still hitting the sons of bitches.
It's as bad as the bloody leaderboard when everybody trades infamy to get to the top and get
Hey,
that accolade.
I dig the dead bases on the map because you know what? There are people who have limited time they can have to sit behind their computer at home and put into this game. So if there's a dead base and it helps them get ahead, hey, good for them.
Either way, you know, it doesn't really matter to me.
No, I live dead. I'm gonna hit it if it's sitting. If it's on the map, there's a reason for it.
If they
But guys,
remove all
I
the
totally agree with everybody on this one. That yes, it live, dead, whatever. As long as you get your total, that's fine. But the point is, I'm making is this is a event, Warpath event, where it's become fake.
Well, that's your opinion, Bob, and that's one.
No,
of
it's
the
not my opinion. It's
that-
fact.
Oh, whoa! That is 100% your opinion. That is what you feel. I feel Warpath is just hit. I don't give a shit whether it's live, dead, whatnot. I'm still hitting. I mean, if I'm out of my bubble, I still take the chance of getting hit. So, in my mind, it's not fake.
Yeah, I mean, I know. There's like a shit ton of bases out there that are like mid 30 level bases.
Don't get me
are-
wrong. I got a level
that are-
49 bookmarked, and it's not been played for like 4 years.
Yeah, I know. Here's the point I'm making here. There's a shit ton of like mid-level, maybe high-level 30, 30 bases out there. And those are people's secondary accounts that every now and then they'll log into. And that's what I mean, those kind of bases what kicks might constitute as a dead base. You know, and I got players in the sector I'm at, like volunteering their alt accounts. You know, their little 30s
Yeah.
and
Everybody does
whatever.
it.
They got 0-0. You know, just
Everybody
feel free to
does
hit
it.
those guys. You know, that's fine. You know.
But the rule in our sector is if you've got 0-0, tag or not, you're going to get hit.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fine.
That's the
What-
rule.
One of the things I liked, and one sector did this with the first Warpath, is they said tag or no tag, open season, everybody hit everybody. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. I'd love to have been in that sector.
The first, yeah, it was great for the first event. Everybody had a good time with it. The second event, they tried it, and there was too many crying, bitching, moaning little bastards in there. So they canceled it. They said, no, okay, it worked great last time, didn't work great this time. You know, depending on the attitude of the sector or what's at stake, you know, when people didn't really know what, you know, the blood thorium tokens were, you know, they didn't really give a crap. It was, you know, people had a good time with it. Now everybody knows what's at stake because those damn blood thoriums are important. The metals are important. All of a sudden, they got a little rude.
Well, I've seen some sectors also put it as a rule because we're sitting here talking about 0-0s being dead bases, and I've seen some sectors run the rule as tag or no tag if it's a 0-0 and has no tune-in base. Then
That's
it's
what we
hittable.
got.
Because most people, I mean, and it does exist. We had mentioned it in the pre-show. There are people who are strictly PvEers in this game. So they're not going to have an honor above their base. They're not going to have an infamy number above their base. They strictly PvE. So they're not going to have those numbers. But they are actually active but in their own regard. They're just not PvE active. So they're not going to have those numbers above their base.
This is all like between sectors and their rules or whatever.
Every sector has their house rules.
And so if I'm jumping to another sector, I'm not really going to abide by anybody's sector rules. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, when the only rules
So true.
most people abide by are their home rules. Outside of their home, sorry about your bad luck.
Oops.
One of the things that I've noticed, all of a sudden, a lot of the alliances have taken off a lot of the old tags off their alliances list. So now people that thought they were allied are, oh, I'm allied, you can't hit me. Well, no, we don't even recognize you anymore. And I think all sides have pretty much thinned it out pretty much. And
then we move into the alliances of alliances of alliances, and by the time you get to the fucking end of it, nobody can hit anybody because everyone else is friendly to some son of a bitch.
Is it Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Who said bacon?
Oh, Jesus. So
There's nothing wrong with bacon, and if you don't like bacon, you're a terrorist.
what happens if it has pineapple next to it?
That's just fucking heresy, and you should be taken out and shot.
Oh.
All right, so everybody's got a
Pineapple pizza.
picture in their head.
You said pineapple pizza. I'm going to kick your ass.
I pictured my warpath the last 2 times doing it one way, and then as soon as shit hits the fan, you know, that plane goes all to hell real fast.
Right, when does one of your plans not go to hell in a handbasket within the first 10 seconds?
I plan it for other people, it works great. If I plan it for myself, oh,
Story of your life, everybody.
oh yes.
Don't that how it always works? You plan something yourself, it always goes wrong.
Yeah. So my last thing on this warpath subject is we're coming. I mean, this warpath we all know. We got probably 30 something hours that people are going to go absolutely crazy for the first 30 hours, and then people get tired,
Which they always do.
as they always do. So then the hitting slows down. And then the last 12 hours or 8 hours, it picks right back up. Do you think Kickside might, you know, instead of doing it 3 days in a row, they should do it 24 hours, 24 hours off, 24 hours?
They did that before the first warpath, but I think it was 2 days on.
No, the first first warpath, I think it was 3 days, right? It was like a 2-part warpath.
Right.
Yeah.
48
I
hours.
remember that. Yep.
It was a 2-part deal. I think they should.
Yeah.
I think they should go back to a 2-part deal just to break up the monotony a little.
Well, that's
Yeah, let's do that with all the events as well. Let's break them up to 3 days and 3
No,
days as well.
no,
Let's
no,
break
no.
up the fucking game totally
No,
to
no,
3
we have-
days and 3 days, and nobody play the game for the fucking 7th day. What a load of bollocks!
Well,
No, don't break it up. I mean, we have enough issues with Cody
Leave
going
the
awry.
fucking thing as it is.
yeah,
Just don't make
Jesus.
it 5 days again. Just don't make it 5
Please
days
don't
again.
ever do 5 days again. That was a completely.
Well,
5 days is just stupid.
did I hear you guys say that they're gonna double your blood thorium or whatever?
Yes.
Yes, you get 12.
That's it. I mean, you don't even need to do a day barely. I mean, if you're high level,
Well, you do enough.
I mean, a day combined. Play
I
all
really
day.
hope this
You do enough.
Warpath, I really hope this time Kickside fixes the kicks math, because oh my god, I was giving away blood thorium last time and they said I got $4.99. I lost 1,000, but the person who hit me only got like 400 something.
Yeah, I love Kickside's math when it comes to Warpath. It don't fucking make sense to me.
Oh,
A
man.
lot of Kixeye things don't make sense. I think they're designed not to make sense.
Look, the British invented maths. The Americans ain't got a fucking clue. That's why that
True.
happens.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. All right,
The
so,
besmirchment is real tonight.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to piss off Kickside again. Woohoo! So,
Try
literally,
not to get yourself banned this time.
And a fucking sport that was invented in England fucking cancelled a show last Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
What's that all about?
my lazy ass was watching lazy football and drinking a little beer and
You were
relaxing.
watching a sport invented in England and you cancelled the fucking show in America.
He
Good
was
night.
watching Candy.
Oh, moving on. I don't.
Fucking sacrilege.
I know.
All right, so then we're going to go to the fun part of my night.
Okay.
Kickstarter tickets, customer service sucks balls. 101.
Oh, boy.
If you send a ticket in and you tell them you're not a fucking new player, you're a level 47, you do not need a trusted player to answer you. But the trusted player still answers you. And at this time, we can't do nothing for you. And then you give him that red face and send it on. Should that trusted player be able to ask why you gave me a red face?
No.
They can, and they have been.
Which
Okay.
means if you don't answer it, your ticket gets closed.
And they get the gold anyways.
Another one that I've seen a lot lately. When they sit there and reply to you, I have redirected your ticket, and you don't see an arrow saying it's been redirected,
They haven't
just-
redirected it.
they have just given you lip service. They have not redirected it. When they actually redirect, there is that right turn arrow saying it's been redirected. You don't see that, you have not been redirected, and I will tell everybody now, give the red face and redirect it yourself, or your ticket will be forced closed.
And then they'll get the gold. Do you see a pattern here? They'll
Yep.
answer your tickets just as they'll answer. I love my last one. I said, and this is the last one I sent on my other account. I ain't gonna lie, we have a lot of up to other accounts. Hell, Storm Chaser told somebody because they all of a sudden their customer service isn't working. They say he told them to open another account and send tickets through that one. That was funny as hell, by the way.
And another really good funny one that I heard. People that got kicked off the trusted players are still on there because they have alternate accounts.
Bingo. That's where I was going to at the end of this one. But literally, I told the trusted player, I cleared my cache. I have this such and such internet. I literally just logged in. It was the first base I hit. Please do not send. Please do not give me your cut and paste answer. I'm not a noob. I'm such and such level, which is it's in the 40s. Guess what? Please
I'm
clean
sorry,
it down.
I
Please
can't do
clean
this.
your cookies. Please run a trace route. I'm like, didn't I just tell you all this stuff? And then he went on to say, please refresh after every 3 bases. I just told you I just logged in. It was my first base. And then I gave him a red face. You know, he had the balls to actually message me back and say, "Why did you give me a red face?" Well,
Honestly,
obviously you didn't read the ticket. Obviously you did nothing for me, and obviously the 100 gold that Kickside gave me because you didn't do nothing says something.
honestly, I think once you put redirect, it should close all transmissions with the direct player.
It should, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
And yes, does it sound like we're bitching about the direct players? Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Are we sitting there being, shitty? No, we're telling the
After
players.
what I've seen, and I've seen a fucking lot from these quote-unquote trusted players, you are well within your rights to have a bitch and a fucking moan.
Well, the thing is,
Because half of them are about as useful as a chocolate bastard fire guard.
but here's the thing: if we do not bring it to other people's attention, this is what they're doing. People are going to get screwed,
They're going to get poor service.
and then they're going to be upset, and people are going to want to leave the game. Finally, Iron Hand and I got together. We wrote a ticket together, word for word. I'm watching on a screen share. He literally got the Diamond Tech from Kickside, from the raid for the technical. Goes in his base after refreshing. No, it's not there. Goes in and out of his base, then refreshes again. Finally, he sends a ticket. The trusted player gave him, and of course, Iron gave him his internet, gave him his computer. I mean, it gave him all the details, cleared his cookies and cache, did all of that. And it explained he's a level 46. He's not a new player. The trusted player still tried to answer him.
He did get it replaced. That's awesome. Good.
But because he had to redirect it. The trusted players do not understand. We're not stupid. We're not going to let them get away with it.
The thing is, when you redirect it, you've got to answer it on Kickside as well.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you do not.
I've done it because
haven't
I answered the ticket, asked for redirection, red face and everything, and it got fucking closed after it got redirected.
I'm going to be honest. A Kickside has never done that to me.
Well, they've done it to me.
But what I'm saying about these trusted players is they're not the answer Kickstarter's looking for. They might handle 1 out of 500 tickets correctly, but they are trying to scam gold the rest of the way. And if people aren't informed, this is how they're trying to scam us, then they're going to get away with it. And that is not bitching, it's educating. And we're trying to teach people to pay attention. Pay attention. When they say they're redirected, if that arrow ain't there, they didn't redirect shit. They might have mentioned it in their little
reply
Skype room, but that's not going to get you service. That's just going to bring attention to that there might be a problem in the Skype room, and it's just going to say F you, and he's going to get gold. That's not what customer service is for.
Here's the thing. Years ago, when the whole premium customer support was introduced, there was the $50 thing for pretty much everyone in War Commander and Battle Pirates at the time, that if you didn't have a $50 spend, then you weren't getting support, which fucked off a lot of people. And so where is the premium support we're getting? If you're going to send us to butthurt little players who are trying to get as much gold as they can, and fair play to the guys that are doing that, on the other hand, you've got players who are in that system that don't know fucking jack shit, then getting other players banned from customer support, including Roy, for various reasons.
I'm an asshole.
No, it's not. Well, fuck it. We're live on air, and I'll say it as it is. Roy, I've read many of your tickets already, and many of the ones that you haven't posted, and I don't fucking care because I'm not under NDAs anymore, so I can go nuts.
No, I know.
Roy wasn't banned for the abuse of customer service. Roy got banned by proxy because somebody else posted that guy's fucking Facebook details on his community support post. And considering somebody else did it and Roy got the blame, they targeted Roy because it was easier to do than target the other guy.
Well, they couldn't figure out the other guy is. That's the thing.
Exactly.
There is literally a trusted player still feeding me information about what's going on in that Skype room. He doesn't like what's going on in there. He doesn't.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
And he's over there going, I redirect almost 90% of my tickets because it's above my stuff. I can't give everybody single gold. I can't replace techs. I can't get them. They're missing units. So I have to redirect. And I redirect them. But he's like, what? But I can tell you there's guys in there that are literally saying, hey, this is going on, such and such. And then in PMs with the other friends, they're saying, no, we're not redirecting them.
Well, here's my thing.
We are, but we're getting gold for it.
My
They're
thing is
about it.
they start every single one of their tickets. Pretty much, it's uniform. I completely understand you because I myself am a player like you. So if you yourself are a player like me, why do they have the power to get someone removed from their customer service that they've paid in for? It's a paid service. It's not a free service. You have to pay for it. It's not a free service. So why do they get as players have a say on why a person should or shouldn't have their customer service support? They're a player. They say in every opening of the ticket. I understand your frustration because I too am a player like you.
But it wasn't the fact of the ticket. It wasn't the fact how I talked to him. It was the fact that I got information that was directed about me, sent to me, but it was already even posted. I didn't even post it. Somebody else did. And they couldn't figure out who it was that leaked the information. And I was the biggest mouth they could try to shut up. Well, it didn't shut me up. And that's what they tried. They figured banning me was going to shut me up. It hasn't done anything. I still got informed. I'm a Skittle kid now still. And, yeah, I love that name, by the way. Whoever coined that son of a bitch is awesome.
That would lick my boots.
And I am still, to this day, getting customer service for my alt account. And there's not anything Kickside can do about it. Yes, you might have hurt Roy Boy, but you know what? I'm still coining, I'm still playing, and I'm still growing. But you're not shutting me up. I didn't leak the information, but I'm sure finding it funny.
It's the irony of a lot of the bullshit.
It always backfires on them.
It does. It truly does.
They really don't think things through.
No, they don't. And then they end up in the situation we're in now.
Well, I mean, going over some stuff that I've seen other players saying in YouTube, Sam Stone had said ever since the update came out yesterday, he can't log on to the game with his main account. Everything he does, he gets kicked off. Irish Psycho, yesterday, every time he tried to move a tune, repair a unit, whatever, whatnot, he kept getting the red box. He did get a reply from Kickside saying, well, due to the high volume and all that stuff, there could be a possibility. Give it a couple of minutes before you get back in the game. He tried 11 times. Irish did. I don't know Sam Stone's situation, but it sounds really similar. So there's something up with the game right now. People aren't actually being able to log in. Now, they play other various Kickside-based games. He says, Sam said he plays Battle Pirates. He can get into Battle Pirates fine, no problem. But he can't, for some reason, on his one account, he cannot get in to War Commander. So that's something that Kickside needs to look into. It's not just because the game went down and there was a high volume of people trying to get back into the game all at once. This is an actual issue that does need to be looked into.
Not entirely sure why he want to play Butt Pirates, but whatever floats your boat.
I had that problem about 4 years ago. It was a week without being able to get into my account.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't mind Kickside cracking down on me. I find it fucking hilarious. I truly fucking do.
But everybody's missing the point, though, Roy.
The point, yeah, but I want to make this clear. I'm not bitching. I'm trying to educate the fucking people to understand that Do not let these trusted players get away with murder.
But we've got trusted players because the programmers keep fucking up.
Yeah, and then
Because we keep sending tickets.
you know they're more concerned about that, letting trusted players handle this and trusted players handle that. The trusted players aren't handling nothing. They're in there getting their gold and doing bare minimum. I bet you most of them have 10 or 15 cut and paste answers ready to be just stuck on there and moved on.
But the point is,
Probably.
we have trusted players because Kixeye keep fucking up the game.
Yeah.
We didn't need trusted players before because we didn't have the problems before.
Well, we
I'm
did.
gonna,
When we
gonna-
had just mega tanks on the map and it took 20 minutes to get somewhere, we didn't have trusted players. We had customer service because you didn't have tickets going in every day by the thousands. Now we have tickets going in by the thousands because the game is not progressing in the right way. It is progressing too fast.
Well, here's another part of that. You're right. We weren't sending in the number of tickets we are now, but they're not. We're sending in double and triple tickets on the same thing because we're not getting the proper answer on the first one. I've seen people literally get their ticket closed and that never even get answered, not even by a trusted player, and got to send another ticket. And
I'm gonna
it's
I'm
bad
gonna-
that way.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for just a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. We have no idea what the Kixeye support sees every day on a daily basis. And I'm just saying, it's a possibility. The reason this whole trusted player thing got started is people were sending fucking support tickets for bullshit stuff.
Oh,
I'm just saying this is a possibility because we don't see what they see. We don't, we're not employed by Kixeye or anything, so we don't see the thousands of tickets. I guarantee you, there's players out there that send tickets for bullshit reasons.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Okay. I'm gonna let Champ go back, but I want to agree with him on this because I've seen some bullshit tickets out there where they've literally written tickets to Kixeye because they decided to do their event in a hostile territory and they got jailed and they wrote a ticket to Kixeye like, oh, my event got ruined because I was jailed the whole time and I couldn't get out to do my event. Thank you. It's like, what can they do? You chose to put yourself in a position where you got jailed.
Yeah. Another example. I mean, when Kixeye introduced our War Commander team introduced the A key for automatic attack, right?
correct. This is
I bet you thousands of tickets were sent because of that for cheating and whatnot.
but they didn't go to customer support. They didn't go to the trusted players. They went to the what the hell is that? The game.
I don't know where they went to. I'm just saying. I'm not on the Kixeye.
Fair play.
Yeah, they were-
Nobody knows. Nobody knows where they went.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying I guarantee you they probably see some tickets for some bullshit reasons.
anyway,
In a lot of ways. So that's probably why this the fair play team got started. I don't know.
you're hitting the nail on the head there, John. And the point is, and the moral of the story is, we created the experts because we sent too many stupid fucking tickets. If we stuck to the original of a genuine ticket, people that read the forums, read everything that was going on with the game and knew what was going on, especially like you just said with the A key, then we wouldn't have trusted players because we wouldn't have the amount of tickets going in that are fucking going in.
Correct. I'm not gonna lie. That's
So it's our own fault.
I mean, I barely write tickets, in the 6+
No,
years.
I'm not saying you personally, mate. I'm
I
just
know.
saying in general.
I mean, I could have sent a ticket easily. I told you guys earlier. I disconnected when I deployed my gunships, and what was it, the level 4 challenge base? I haven't sent a ticket on it. I should, but I'm not, because it's a legitimate fucking issue I had. As soon as I deployed my gunships, bam, disconnect.
I get that all the time with the gunships.
Fuck.
It's a regular thing.
Well,
Speaking of those, they are
and-
a unit too.
And to give you a little tip, somebody said today, "Oh, typical! I DC before I got there, and I lost out on hitting." Well, while you're traveling, refresh, because when you get there, you can hit it and not get a DC. You will not get a DC.
I want to go that far because yesterday I refreshed, come out to the guy's base again,
But
and
did you clear your cookies and cache?
oh,
You have to look when you refresh. You hit that refresh button. You clear your cookies and cache. You go back in the game, and you're in there for another 5 hits.
you know what? If I was doing that I'd be clearing my cookies and cache more than I'd be hitting. And that's the God's honest truth. I would just be sitting there clearing my cookies and cache every time. And we didn't have to do this shit in the past. We didn't have to clear it
No,
every
we
time.
didn't, because Flash could cope with it back then. It can't cope with it now. This is not an issue with Kickstarter. It's an issue with Flash. It cannot cope with it. Hopefully, when we go over to HTML5, which I hope we do, it will be ended.
It's not only a Flash
It's
issue.
not Kickstarter, it's Flash.
It's not only that; it's a CPU issue too, because
Yeah.
a lot of people nowadays, they're running multiple things. Like they're running Discord, they're running YouTube, they're running Facebook.
With CS, you come out with the problems with customer service. Yes, I totally agree. But when people come out with problems like the DC and so on, it's not Kickstarter's fault. It's outside influences. It's like last week when Warpath got postponed. That was not Kickstarter. That was outside influences.
Yeah.
You've got to get it in the right context. Your DC, when your Flash crashes, is not Kickstarter's fault. It's Flash player not keeping up with today's games. So hopefully this will. They've already pushed one game over to HTML5. Hopefully we are next. It was supposed to happen by Christmas.
Flash not being able to support, it's Flash being fucking ancient.
Yes, exactly. But hopefully when we go to HTML5, we'll have none of this, which means we'll have less tickets to send in, which means we'll have less fucking expert fucking players.
I wouldn't count on that, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that one.
But it's a progression. So let's think of that and think positive.
Well, here's a little known thing about, somebody brought up the fact that I have a grudge with Kickstarter. I don't have a grudge. I love
None of us do, Roy. We're all as bad as you, mate.
I'm gonna
Don't
finish.
take the blame. It is not you.
Let me finish.
I know, but what you do and what we do is exactly the same.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what my point is. And let me finish with this, okay? This player, I'm not going to name names. Oh, you gripe, you bitch, you piss, you moan. But then I watch him play, and he does the exact same fucking thing. So that this player goes out there and goes in a rant, cussing out the whole damn sector, calls them a bunch of a-holes and a bunch of other stuff. And then as soon as this player gets called one little damn thing, it goes off even worse. And all of a sudden now, from what I saw in Discord, if they don't remove this player, he's going to quit. I died laughing. I was like, you really think Kickside doesn't get the reports about you doing the same damn thing? I mean, guys, everybody gripes about the game, but we still play it. Everybody gets into these sectors that They say everything under the sun, includes. I seen somebody say they're going to shoot somebody in the face with a shotgun. Don't cry about when somebody says it back to you or it says similar stuff, because you know what? You're doing it too. Everybody's seen it. I just find it very funny that people want to send tickets and go into Discord and scream about that when everybody's doing it. Me personally, in World Chat, I was like Champ. Champ and I were both probably almost exactly the same. Back when we started playing this game, we were in the World Chat all the time running our pie holes. I don't run I'm catching myself slowing down more and more in pie talking. And I'm going to continue slowing down because I don't find it like it used to be. You know.
Yeah, I don't really talk in the game chat anymore.
No,
Yeah, I've cut mine out big time.
But back in the day, we all did it.
Yeah, that's how I met a lot of friends and stuff. I used to go around sectors. I used to tell everybody like jokingly, of course. I used to tell everybody, "Fuck off, fuck you, asshole," and this and that.
I don't
Just
even
joking around though, but it's gotten, even myself, I've gotten out of hand at times. I'll admit it.
We all have, but you know what?
It's not worth it.
Yeah, and I've come to the conclusion I just have not. I backed it down to the point where the other night we were in a little bit of a fight, having a good time. Sector was running their mouth about us, calling us hacks, and even their own sector, a couple players in their sector, like, no, AVA don't hack. They wouldn't risk it. And when you're hitting an enemy and they're actually saying that because they know you, they realize I'm like, they might say a lot about me, but they won't call me a hack. The thing is, it was nothing personal. There's no reason to get personal. There's no reason to get upset when somebody says almost the same thing back to you as you said to them.
But the hacking allegation thing, that's always been around in the game chat. It's always been around.
There's always
it's always been there.
They just do that just to wind you up.
Yeah.
To me, I wear a badge of honor.
I mean,
they say that to me like on a daily basis or whatever.
I've been in the game a long, long time. My ID proves it, and I used to take offense at some people, and if I got hit, I took offense and I just got angry and I hit them back. Now when I play, and this is quite recent actually, a lot of things have happened in the past 2 months, and I've learned very, very quickly, and I have mental issues which I've sorted, and that affected me mentally. But now I've learned very, very quickly over the last 2 weeks, it doesn't matter who hits you or what clan hits you. At the end of the day, it's just you enjoying your game.
That's it.
And that's what you do. And these people that give you abuse in global, I just laugh at now. I had this a few days ago. I had one guy hit me. He was an ex-clan member that's now joined another clan. He hit me. If he'd have done that a month ago, I'd have been furious and upset and totally out of it. But when he hit me the other day, I was laughing and I was making jokes to him about the hit and everything, and we were having a joke and everything. But one of his clan mates decided to get nasty and give all this bullshit and abuse, and I just wound him up like you wouldn't believe, because it's just a fucking game.
And that's all it is, guys.
And that's all it'll ever be, and a lot of people miss that.
One of my favorite parts of this game is you get on here, hang out, Discord, TeamSpeak, whatever the hell I don't even know. I'm just most of the time in my Discord with my people. We're blaring music. We're having a good time. We're laughing. We're talking about what's going on in our lives. We're almost become family for sure. And it is the reason I play. I have a good time this way. But then I watch these people jump in sector, and their idea of a good time is getting in there and I'm doing this and you're doing it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not doing it for big praise. I'm not doing it. I'm just having fun. I don't care if 1,000 people watch the show or just 5. I'm having fun. I'm educated. I'm enjoying myself. I'm hanging with some good people on the panel. Hey, I'm having a good time. That's all it's about. I don't care about your. You want to go into global and curse about everybody in the game? Go ahead. Hey, you're having a good time. I'm ignoring the shit out of you. Don't bother me. You think it's bothering me? That's even funnier.
Yeah.
I mean, I've come to the point, or I guess the age, I should say, where I've realized I'm just here to have a little fun and enjoy life, and that's what I'm doing. So, anybody on the panel got anything else? I'd like to pretty much wrap up on that.
I play for
Papa
friends.
Jack Daniels, 3 hookers and some blow. That'd be nice.
Yeah, now you're dreaming.
I know.
Phil, where you live? Nah.
For you, well.
That ain't gonna happen.
Let's go down the panel. Let's get our shout outs and let's get the hell out of here. Let's start with Hydra.
I want to give a shout out to the panel, to you, Roy, and to YouTube out there. Thanks for listening in, and to my girl that's watching. Next.
Okay. Champ.
Yeah, shout out to you guys on the panel and YouTube, of course. Thank you. Tuning in. And to Kickside for doing some semi-okay things and some semi-not-okay things. I mean, the metal bases, they are what they are. I liked the way they were, but they changed them, so oh well. It's going to take a little bit more grinding than anticipated for me.
Okay. Queen.
Shout out to everybody here on the panel. Always good. Fun times on Thursday night. Shout out to YouTube. Thanks for everybody joining. Always good to see different faces in different places. Have fun on your warpath. Make of it what you will. Hit the dead bases. Hit the live bases. Just hit the bases. Get your honor. It's double payout. And everybody have a good rest of your week. Friday's tomorrow. So get your beers. Get your whatevers. And have fun.
Okay. Let's do the Nutcracker.
Well, first off, shout out to you, Roy. Thank you. Can you confirm this, by the way? Thank you for inviting me on the show.
I always send the link directly to you. So
but do I ask?
No. And whoever
you invite me, correct?
I invite like 40 people. But yes,
I just wanted to make sure. You invite me. I do not ask. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So massive shout out to Roy, because he gives a good show. It's informative. It tells you the truth. Shout out to you lot on YouTube. Shout out to Phil, because he's a tosser in England with me.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to my old friends that hit me now.
Don't you want to shout out to the fucking Super Bowl man?
Fuck off.
Get that up again. All right, Doc, I'll let you close out the show and end it if you don't mind, for I can run out the door.
I can do that.
So I'm going to go. I want to give a shout out to my panel for coming. All the people I invite more. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. One had a headache tonight. One had a work. I mean, we get a mixture of people. We have a good time, and that's what it's all about.
One wanted a night off.
Too bad. But honestly, guys, I'm here to just try to help the community. Like I said, I don't care if I get 800 views or 500 views or 100 views. Oh, hell, if I get 1 view, I'm just here to help the community. And if I can help one person, then I've done something good today.
Bingo.
So, on that note, don't forget we'll be back on Sunday in the middle of, probably near the end of Warpath. Who knows what the hell we'll be talking about or showing or running from or doing, or God knows, all of the above. So Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be live once again. And on that note, Phil, it's all yours.
Well, I thank Roy, thank all the guys on the panel. Special shout out to Nutcracker for being English and being a bastard. Shout out to all the guys on the YouTube. Huntsman, have a trillion me points because I see you out there. It's good to see you again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, we'll be back on Sunday at the usual time. And that's it. Enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted. And fuck off. Good night, everybody.